All right, I am going to light my smoker. I wish I had a blowtorch. I don't have one on hand. Really? What? I really want the bottom hot ball. So I'm trying to get it all pretty well toasty in there. It's looking pretty good. I have some more pine shavings. That's what I'm using for my chickens. A little bit more, get that going. Should be good. I'm gonna let that go while I put my suit on. Okay. And I do have some gloves, just in case you guys require them. I didn't read it on the paper, but I'd rather be cautious. I'm gonna pump this smoker a couple times. Just make sure it doesn't go out. I'll wear a half suit. That's my preference, and some jeans. Guess you can't really see me doing this. One of these fancy cameras. My smoker. Smoker wants to go out on me today. It's not yet. Story of a beekeeper. Okay. Where's my hair? All right. Let's see if I can get this back down now. I'm going to be inspecting the 5-frame nuke. I can't actually stand off behind it because of the positioning. I have so many hives back to back. However, these are 2 deeps. This is not a part of this hive. This is just to explain that I do know what the equipment is. This is a queen excluder, so very similar to my propolis trap, but this one is an excluder. The size difference in the holes is what changes that. This is a 5-frame nuke box setup. This is what overwintered for me this year. And this is a deep and medium. Some propolis up here. There used to be a inner cover up here, and they were blocking off the hole. So I am not a fancy beekeeper. These are just queen cages that are blocking the entrance down, reducing the size. So that's not a technical thing, but hello, spider. You can go somewhere else. I don't think, oh, I do have an inner cover on here. Okay. We got some workers on the top of this. I have a pollen patty up here, which usually goes in my brood chamber, but the day I put it in, they were not having it. So just gonna puff the bees. Here's my inner cover. Popping that off. They still have some winter feed in there because this is the first time that I'm opening this since last year. This is actually an empty. This is empty, so just so you know, I'm not leaning equipment up against a box that's active currently. I have a beetle trap that needs replenished, that it can go in the house. And I have a feeder inside of here as well. It looks like they're putting some nectar up here. Good job, ladies. Okay. So this will be my first inspection this year. I don't want to put that in mud, but I don't want to. Look at all your drones you got going on. Okay, I just want to see how many boxes full they are first before I start. I need to see what they got going on. Wow, you guys are doing so well. My boxes aren't. Look at you. You guys got all 4 boxes full. Good job. Okay, so I'll bring my camera over to show you. I've got some drone cells open right here. These were in between the boxes. They're just putting drone on the bottom of the frames. Some of them have purple eyes. We are just about in swarm season here anyway, so I know I'm in your way. I'm sorry. I put these boxes in your way too. So let me move these out of your way. Here we go. Let's see if you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. I'm going to pull out a frame. I'm also looking for some Varroa, which I'm not seeing since those drones came apart. And I'm not seeing any on any of the frames that I have. Beep, beep. Hello. Good morning. I know, it's bright and early. Look at all that drone, ladies. You are doing so good. Okay, so here we go. We have a drone. We have some workers. So the drone, the big eyeballs. The workers are the tinier ones. Right here we have some pollen, looks like Play-Doh down in the cell. We have some capped brood, which is the capped brood there. We have some, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you. We have some eggs down in these cells. And then it advances into different ages of larva. And then it goes into the capped. So there's eggs down in here. Sorry if you can't see it that well. And then larva. I do not see my queen on here, but all those cells are filled, so it's unlikely she's on this frame anyway, or at least that side. So they're looking good. I don't want to keep this brood out too long because I don't want to chill my brood. It's not cold, but it's also not super duper hot here. All right. Kind of wondering if I could see some queen cups in this hive. I got a cup. All right. Yeah. Doesn't look like it's got an egg. Nope. So here is a queen cup. And where was it? I can't see with my veil and holding this box. And here is a queen cup. I've got to look at this frame paper to see. Okay, well, my queen is there. Egg, larva, worker, pupa. So the drone in that stage, these are pupa. It's not worker though. Drone pupa. Capped worker brood, I did say that. Queen cup or cell, I got that. Nectar and honey. So let's go to the next box. I'm wondering if my queen's going to be down here. Look at my smoker. You are well behaving today. I appreciate you. Life is good. Okay, there's one frame. I love my J hook. It helps so much. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, so it looks like we've got some nectar on here to show you. Yes, and they're filling it in so well. They probably need another box. I mean, they do need another box. So I have some shiny nectar down in those cells. It's pretty much all over in there. And I'm gonna, since this one doesn't have brood, I am gonna set this off, see if I can try to find my queen inside of here. I know she's present because she has eggs, which means she's been here within 3 days. And I don't want to, there's mud on that side, so I'm gonna set my frame there. My bees are up covering the frames, so I'm gonna scoot them back down. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Sorry, I do that. Just, I'm a dork. Man, this pattern is great. I love this queen. This is capped drone, so the little bubblies at the bottom of the frame. I really like this queen. I am not seeing any varroa on the drone I have accidentally pulled apart. Beep, beep. Let's do it. I would love to graph this hive. So this is just capped drone and worker looking for the queen. It's hard to talk and look at the same time. All right. Da-da-da. Nothing there. I don't know if I'm going to find the queen today. I have to find her. Hopefully I pull my boxes apart. That'll be a little bit easier. Come on, Queenie, Queenie. So all this is filled. So she is definitely not on any of these frames because there's no space for her to lay up here. Let me see what this frame's doing. And then they need another box because they've got all this backfilling. They're putting nectar in the brood chamber. Yeah, lots of drone and they got cups. So the next stage is swarming. Lots and lots of drone. They definitely want to reproduce. I have not seen any queen cups with eggs, so good for me. But we are right at the point that they will probably want to swarm within the next week, is my guess, based on what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm going to move all my frames back. Beep, beep. Oh no, are you getting irritated? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find a queen. Put this one back. Exact way that it came out. Okay, so I'm going to poke around in the box on the ground, see if I can find my queen down there. If not, then I'm going to go to that bottom box. This frame doesn't want to go back in because of propolis. There you go. All right. I'm going to step out of their way so I'm not in their flight zone. I'm going to pull from this way to see if they have nectar over here and not so much brood. That one frame had a lot of brood on it. And I don't want to leave that out in this chilly weather. It's not chilly, but it's not bee weather. All right. I'm going to throw a box down just to protect it because the ground is very muddy and I need to go through these other frames. Wow, ladies, you are doing good. More capped brood. No queen, all capped brood. Oh, my nose itches. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. Okay, where's my smoker? Still lit. Down. This is all capped too. This queen is killer. But there's backfilling down in the worker brood cells. This was actually a swarm I caught. Couldn't tell you where. But I catch a lot of swarms, and this was one of them. Very great demeanor. Obviously, awesome laying pattern for this queen. More capped brood. There's a little bit of some open patches. More eggs down in there. Oh, there's some space that she might be around, but I already looked at the other frame earlier and she was not on that one. It's probably because I'm trying so hard. Oh, I'm going to guess she's in the bottom box because they went from the top down. But we'll see this one. This is just nectar. They definitely need space, that's for sure. And I don't think she's marked. I went through and marked some of my queens last year, but... Alright, let me get this back together so I can put these drones in. Ew. So this way is how I went. Sorry. There we go. I'm gonna do it again, huh? It's not gonna fit. Oops. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna guess she's in this bottom box. I'm going to force them down a little bit because they're all covering the top. Oh, that was my finger. Okay. I know, I'm trying to stand off to the side. I'm sorry, ladies. They are just now getting down to this bottom. No, I lied. They've got capped brood, so it's been at least a week. A little over a week, but... So these are deeps. They are just filling this in. I don't really want to block their height path. I know. You're like, why are you in our way? I'm so sorry. I don't have room behind your hive to do anything. Okay, so lots of pollen. Building out fresh wax and fresh combs, so good job. You can see the lighter colors where they're starting to fill it in. I'm going to bump you to the outside to get them to fill that in. Okay. Ow, I got stung. I was not expecting that. I know, I'm irritating you guys because I'm trying really hard to find your queen. Okay, so I have not found her yet. So the queen has a longer abdomen and a larger thorax where they put the dot, and her wings set on her back. She's usually more of a solid color. Wish I had a picture. I cannot show her to you if I don't have her available. The drone is more short and stumpy and plump, and she is longer and not so thin, but pointier, not so stubble. And I just can't find her today. They are just now building out this bottom box. This frame actually needs fixed, but I can't do it now because they've got all this wax built out on there. And what is it going to be? Last frame? I still have one box on the top. There's no eggs, it's just nectar, so chances of a queen are very slim to none. Just nectar. Okay. So they are not really building out. Well, they're building it out, sorry. They are not filled with eggs and brood. There's a little bit beep beep at the bottom. Not on this because this is an empty frame as well. Okay, make sure there's no bees on there. I'm gonna go ahead and start replacing these boxes. They could actually be moved to a regular bait frame. I might do that. Smoker's still going. Puff you down. Down, ladies. Bounce the box to make sure that I'm not squishing them. And I got one more box over here on the ground. I'll go ahead and inspect. Pull out my feeder. They obviously don't need it. See if you can see this box for the most part. So, real great if my queen was in here. This looks like, oh, I got some cap brood. I'm pulling the outside frame because, or the middle of these, because this outside frame has some comb kind of bulging out, and I don't want to destroy the nectar and dump it all over the place. So I'm pulling this second frame just for that reason. It does not have as much build out. This is eggs. Come on, Queenie. Where are you at? Yay. Set this over here to protect it from wind, resources. I'm also going to pull my frame out, my feeder frame out. Oh, there's a queen cup. Oh, again? Y'all just really like that finger. Queen cup. Beep, beep. I need to look. There she is. She is not marked. There's my beautiful queen. Fantastic laying queen. I love these bees. I love their personality. I just love bees, no matter what, anyway. So, I'm going to pop this feeder out of here while I'm doing this so that I know that she's not on this. I can get this out of here. All right. Well, I'm going to tap that into their box because they got quite a few on there. Okay. And then I got to fill this back up with some frames. I got to take that into the house. Here is the first frame. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Being really careful because I don't want to squish my queen. Putting you back. Oh, this was the middle frame. This was the outside. Good catch. Okay, bounce. Bounce. I know. Oh, look at your little nurse bee. Okay. Oh. This is... I need a different bag. It needs to go down. Isn't that how it goes? Go to every box, and she's in the last one. It wasn't the last frame. It was the second to last frame. Beep, beep. I'm just bouncing the box to get all those ladies off of there. Wiggling it around a little bit. I gotta scrape up 2 frames. Let me think about where they're at right at this moment. Those are deeps and these are mediums. Good. We've got some here. They were drawing it out funky. Excuse me. I know, I'm fast movements. I'm sorry, my bad. All right. So 1. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. And I'm gonna get them off. Smoker's still going. Let's squish these back together without squishing any bees. Slow and meticulous. Don't want to hurt my queen. Beep, beep. Okay, what I learned is that I am due for more space. More room in the brood chamber. I might do the Demery method on this hive this year. I'm not quite sure yet. But I definitely want to graft from this beautiful queen. Very happy with them. Putting my frame, did I say the word frame back in there? There's 5 frames in all these boxes. Here is their winter food. I'm going to scrape that off. They do not want it. But my chickens will eat it. Okay. Beep, beep, please. Yeah, let's scooch it down. Oh, I'm not even showing you. Hopefully you can see. Let's throw this pollen patty back on here. And it doesn't really matter where because I've got brood everywhere in all 5 boxes. I'm gonna turn that. Sorry, it's crooked. I'm not gonna mess with it right now. And let's see how many we have up here. You got a lot in here. Why are you just trying to build space? There's they are. Doesn't look like they're stuck in there. I'm gonna set this on the ground so they fly out. And then got a bunch in the top. Gonna smoke them in. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Smoker's still going. Can you even see what I'm doing? I don't know. This phone thing is just not my... It's not my thing. Sorry if that was loud. In. Somebody is in my suit, actually. Yeah, thank you. Come on out. There's some larvae. Beep, beep, beep. All right, I'm going to bounce my lid so I don't squish anybody. Okay. Put my brick back on top. Hive inspection's done.